Struggling with debt? Bills, loans, credit cards? Need a way out? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. Free, impartial advice on all your debt matters.
Oscar BEVIS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted today to be joined by Linus Udofia via Zoom, who's currently getting his car serviced. So, despite the fact you've hit the big time with his show, you are just a normal man.
Yeah, I would listen. I love my car. I love cars and I love mine, and I want to look after it. So it's time to get it serviced. It's time to do what you got to do in it. But I haven't hit the big time. No, I don't feel like I have anyway. It's all the same to me.
We'll come on to the fight itself in a sec.
Yeah.
Luton Town are playing Man United in the Cup. You've got the fight that everyone wants. Does this feel like a good period in your life?
Yeah. Look, the last few years of my life has been good. The last few years of my life have been pretty good. So I can't complain. All of this, it just feels like it's right. Everything's happening right now. I've been a full-time professional for about a couple of years now, like nearly a couple of years now, and everything just feels like it's happening at the right time. So yeah, everything seems all good right now. Everything seems good. We got to play Derby today first, though. We got to play Derby today, and then United on Tuesday, I think. And then then obviously I'm fighting. Yeah, good fight. On October the 4th on Sunday. So yeah, everything's all good right now. I'm happy. I can't complain. It's hard for boxers, especially anybody that isn't with a big promotional company, anyone that isn't with the BTs, the Matchrooms, the American brands, the MTKs, that to get active this year, it's really difficult. So I'm actually very fortunate that I've been able to.
And you talk about the not being with certain promotional companies and obviously how that will affect you being out in this period. But from the perspective of the sort of shows that they put on, you was on the White Chisora 2 bill. And obviously that wasn't the biggest fight of your career and there wasn't the best opponent of your career. But has that sort of given you motivation in terms of, if you were to beat John, beat him well, there's going to be interest and you could sort of see potentially what you could have in the future?
Yeah, of course. Every fight has the potential to propel you massively. Like I fought on my first Haymaker card as a Haymaker fighter. I fought on a Joe Joyce against, I can't remember who he fought, but MVP and everyone fought on it. I was just one of the undercards. And what I did on that card propelled me further forward, and pushed a lot of things and made a lot of things happen earlier for me because of how I performed. So every single fight, no matter what it is, no matter if it's title, if it's this, every single fight, there's an opportunity to prepare yourself into a massive stage. So that's how I've always taken it. So this fight, it's another fight that, impress, big things are coming. No matter what it is, just impress and big things are coming.
And let's be honest, it's fight of the night as well. So that is a massive bonus for the card. It's fight of the night.
Yeah. I think it'll be a really good fight. I think both our styles are really good. And I respect John as a fighter. He gets in with anybody, and he's shown that before in his previous fights. And and I think it'll be a good fight. He wants to, he's already contested for the English title before against Jack Cullen. He didn't win that one, and he's going to come in with fire to win this one because he's already been there per se. And so it should be a good fight. I have no intention of letting my belt go so easy. It's going to be a good fight. It's just one of those. May the best man win. It's just one of those.
I want to talk about a bit of the background between you and John outside of the ring. I want to sort of quote something that he said. So you put the fight poster up on your Instagram, and the top comment from Pester Superstar, because you put time to hunt, and he put hunt who. I got it here. Look at this guy pretending like this is the fight you wanted. You can't run no more. Your team can gash you like it's an easy fight. You and I know you're in with a different animal. Hopefully by you manning up to take the fight, your girl will take you back. See you in the ring, and I swear I can't wait, no fear at all. What?
Look, to me, this is all I'm in a position now where, I'll answer that in a few parts. Because there's some things that I don't need to address, but there's some things that I'm going to address just to let everybody understand the actual situation on what's happening. So, time to hunt. I don't because I've got a title, I've got a target on my head, people are coming after me in retrospect. Why am I going to let people come after me when I can just go after them? You know, the fight's done now. I'm coming for you. I'm hunting you. Like, think whatever you want to think. I'm hunting you now. Yeah. You might not think it. You think I'm just waiting for you to show up. No, I'm hunting you now. Okay. Past that, that's my thing. That's how I feel anyway. I feel like I'm going for a hunt now. That's just how it's always been with me. I've been ducking him for a couple of years, apparently, yeah. So right, let's get some things straight. We put through to fight him on Chisora White 2. On the undercard of that, where I fought Pavel Garage. It didn't materialize. That was what I've been told. It didn't materialize from my team. Fair enough. That's fine. I don't really care. Like I said, I don't chase opponents. I chase the actual accolade of the title. And then for the defense, I wanted it to be against him in March, but we heard nothing back. We sent it out to him. We sent everything out to him. We waited for a reply for about 2 weeks. We got nothing, so we moved on. So I'm not sure where the notion of I've ran from anybody come from. But look, again, I don't. It's just talk. It's just talk. Personally, look, nothing's ever personal with me. Nothing's ever personal with me. I don't really care. It's just a lot of talk. He comments on my stuff. He watches my stuff, and good. You know what I mean? That's him. I don't really know what he's up to. I don't really know what he's doing. I just focus on me. So it's nice to see that he's diverting a lot of attention my way. That's fair enough. Let him do what you got to do. And look, listen, why am I gonna watch anything he's doing? I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on defending my title. You know what I mean? I'm focusing on that. So yeah, that's other than that, I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it is going to be a different animal. Of course, every single, Tyler Denny's a different animal to John Harding Jr. Do you know what I mean? Tyler Denny got beaten. You know what I mean? Like, Darren Cordona's a different animal. He got beaten. Eric Wankwa is a different animal. He got beaten. So it's cool. Just keep coming. Keep them coming. I'll hunt them all and take them down. It's simple as that. I believe in myself. I believe in my ability. And, you know, it's no disrespect to anybody else and anyone else I've ever named. It's just how it is. That's my mentality. That's my mentality. I'm going on a hunt and I'm going to come back with my reward. Simple as that.
You have history from a sparring perspective as well, and I asked John about this. To his credit, he said, look, be honest, first time he thought you took the spar, and then second time he said he took the spar. Just because you got the better in sparring, it doesn't necessarily mean that, fight-wise, we know that isn't much of a gauge, but do you want to tell us a little bit about how those went, and, is that truthful for what he's saying from John, that you both took a spar each?
Listen to me, I don't remember what I did yesterday in sparring. I sparred yesterday. I don't remember what I did yesterday in sparring. If you want to try and tell me some weak sauce about, he took a spar 2 years ago and I took a spar 2 years ago. None of that matters to me. None of that, that doesn't mean anything to me. You're a different fighter to what you are now. I can't take anything from when I sparred him 2 years ago. I don't remember when I sparred him 2 years ago. I don't remember what happened in either of them. Two, it's weak sauce to think, and it's quite naive to think that you might have got the better of someone in one spar and then think, oh, that show that says you're going to be able to beat them in a fight. But that's just my mentality. That's just my mentality. It's, you know what I mean? It's sparring. Fighting is fighting. Like, I don't remember anything that's even happened. I don't remember anything that happened in them spars. It is what it is. But other than that, no, I don't know. From that perspective, I don't really remember anything, let alone take anything from it.
You can tell me, Linus, if you think I'm chatting shit here, but just from an outsider's perspective, it seems like perhaps what John might be trying to do, and he might not be, I'm just from my perspective, is he's trying to get into your head and do this, and you're just sort of blatantly putting a line for that and saying, I ain't doing that, I'm here to focus, it's my title and I'm going to defend it, and I ain't getting involved in any of this sort of stuff. Is that how it is?
Yeah. I believe we're just both being ourselves. I believe that's who he is. You've seen it in his previous fights with previous people. He's quite flamboyant. He's quite loud. He talks a lot. He does a lot of things. He has a lot of energy, and he does a lot of things. I'm the opposite. It's all about business for me. This is a job. This is what I do full time. To me, it's just another job. Nothing's ever taken personally. Nothing's ever been taken personally. Yeah, and I've just got a job to do. I'm being myself. I represent myself as a champion, and representing my family, representing my town, and representing myself. So this is just business for me. This is just business for me. It's another day at the office. It's time to staying focused, not letting anything slip, not looking past anybody, which is where everyone says, oh, after this, what do you think? I'm like, I can't look past this. I need to focus on this right now and keep it. I've got the same focus as I had coming up to winning the title. Now I've got the title. I need to defend it. I need to protect it. So again, it's just business, and that's just where I am. He is who he is. So he's doing what he knows best. I do what I know best, which is just focus and train, work hard, and represent myself positively.
And you mentioned about representing your town. You're not going to have the Luton mob there giving it the line. You're not going to have any of that. But I'm sure knowing a few Luton lot, they'll probably travel up anyway. What's that going to be like?
Yeah.
'Cause obviously they are quality set of supporters, and they're not going to be. Well, they're going to be in your corner this time, but it's going to be through the television screen.
Yeah, like a massive shout out to all the people that support me. I won't call them fans because they're supporters. They're supporters, and they support me, and they've supported me ever since. And it's it's a privilege to be able to be selling upwards to 800 to 1,000 tickets a fight. Like it's a massive privilege, and it's just massive to have such a my town support me and see me like this. And so. It's a shame. It's a shame that a crowd won't be there. But I've been here before. I've done this before. I've fought at this level before, and I fought in a sense where the Dillian White undercard. I fought on different undercards where there hasn't been many people there, and it's kind of a lonely place. It's just you, your corner, a couple of people, a couple of doctors, judges, and stuff like that. I've fought in those scenarios before. I'm used to it. And if you have an amateur background, 90% of your fights are fought in gyms where there's nobody there. It's just empty. It's like sparring, it's just empty. There's no crowd. There's no nothing. So there's nothing I'm not used to. I'm a bit gutted that I like people to be there because I like to go through these things with my supporters. And people that want to be there and are there for me. I like to go through these things, but it's again, at the end of the day, like I said, it's business. It's a job. I've got to do it no matter the circumstances.
And I said to John, because I spoke to him about an hour ago as well, have you got any final words for Linus before perhaps you meet on fight night? He said there might be a little bit of Instagram live here and there to try and spice things up even more, but his final words for me to pass on to you, well, he can't wait to clock your jaw. Have you got anything in response to that just before I let you go?
Well, no, he's meant to say that. That's fair enough. That's fine. I'm here to win. I'm here to win. So if you want my title, you need to come and take it from me. That's all I've got to say.
Struggling with debt, bills, loans, credit cards. Need a way out? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. Free, impartial advice on all your debt matters.